Does it seem kind of dark in here?
Well, it does.
Oh, you know what? The light's not totally up because it's blinding.
I was gonna say it's kind of dark in here because the
How about
ring.
that? Is that enough?
That's enough.
Okay. Because if not, then it's really starts.
Hello, world at large.
Hi. Hello.
Are those new glasses?
These are new glasses. I didn't wear these last time.
Those are cute.
Yeah, I like these. These are my new glasses.
Idris has new glasses too.
I know. Idris has new glasses. He has new Gazelles that are prescription and have transitions.
They look like
1980s.
Yes.
Early 80s. Yes.
They look like Run DMC glasses.
Exactly. And
now all he needs is a beaver hat.
Sure. Or not. But he was like, oh, I just wear these to school. I was like, because I got him because he get like the blue light filter or whatever on the computer because it's always on the computer. And I was like, why don't you have your glasses on? And he was like, well, I only wear them to school. And I was like, okay. So then he went to school the first day with his glasses, with his Gazelles. And he came back and I was like, oh, so what your friends say? He was like, they said it was cool. And then I was like, well, how was it really? And he was like, he told me later, they were like, oh, I was like, told you. I'm like, I'm trying to hook you, I'm trying to lace you for 8th grade.
Well, Grandpa noticed them when we went to have sushi the other day. He's like, brother, you look cool.
Exactly.
He was like,
yeah, I know, it's whatever. Yeah, I'm like, you know what, fine, Idris, just be a killjoy. It's fine. Anyway.
I have on my another Splits 59 outfit today from Crystal.
Yeah, yes, it's very nice. That one's nice too. Were you wearing a leopard print something?
No.
But that was just your glasses that were leopard.
You were trying to steal my glasses.
I was not.
Clean.
Hi, everybody. Hi, beautiful Jules and Michelle Renee.
We lean really close because the thing is far away and we can't see what y'all are saying.
Lenora,
that's my play cousin, Lenora Lashley. Well, now her name is Walters.
And hi, Sammy and Amarachi and Kojo's and Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Danielle's birthday was last week.
Happy birthday, Danielle, last week.
Yeah. Danielle is from NICOM. Danielle went to my med school.
I remember. Oh, okay. From last week.
Yeah. No, but you said hi, happy birthday from last week.
Meaning you said her birthday was last week.
Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, but I'm saying like she's not from last week. She's from my med school. Okay, anyway, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Did she come to your graduation party?
She did. Yeah, she did come to my graduation party.
Danielle and Darnielle.
Danielle, Darnielle, Angela, and Viju. What's up, Viju? Viju's real phone number, like for real, was 976 Viju.
Did he select that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, his
precursor to personality plates.
Well, he's actually like pretty he's
personality driven.
No, he's just like super chill. Like he's not a very ostentatious person.
Is VJ South Asian? Is Viju South Asian?
I think Viju. No. Oh, yes, I think Viju might be Pakistani. So yes, I believe so. So I don't want to. I think he's Pakistani. Danielle would know because they did their undergrad together at NYT. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. So I would like to just say welcome to the show. Welcome to Mother and Daughter. I know I miss Viju too, Danielle. I actually was talking to him on Facebook.
Where does he live?
In New York.
Oh.
Yeah, they all live in New York. So season 3 of Imani State of Mind is still going strong. And this week there is the Mary J. Blige episode, which I was really very excited about that. So it's a really good episode. And we also talk about, I believe it's Lovecraft Country. I believe. I could be messing that up, but I think it's Lovecraft Country. So please check that out wherever you stream your podcast from. Also, not this weekend, but the weekend before, I had done, I was interviewed by Lifetime Network for a movie that they had called, what was it called? I forgot. It was about some doctor who she had mental health issues and she was doing drugs and wilding out.
House on Fire,
exactly. And it had that woman who used to be on Law and Order a long time ago. She's like this white lady. She's skinny. She has blonde hair. But anyway, she was actually one of my like favorite Law and Order like DA people. So she was in that movie, and then right afterwards, it was me and Dr. Jody Adewale. We were both interviewed about mental health stigmas and more specifically, what would lead doctors to not want to actually seek mental health help. So we did that. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for liking my glasses. Kodos Tropicals. I didn't watch Ruby or Genius Aretha. My trainer told me that the Genius Aretha was good, but I didn't watch it. I fell asleep like mad early last night because I was tired.
It's like 3 parts or 4 parts, something like that.
I don't know. Did you watch it?
I didn't, and I know another one is coming out. And I met Cynthia Erivo, who's very nice. Sister's from Nigeria. I met her years ago. But having said all that, I see there's a controversy between the two Aretha biopics.
Oh, you mean with what's her name? She's loud, Jennifer. Jennifer, that's it.
Yeah, she's the one who Aretha picked,
right,
to portray her. Somehow I see her as more Aretha than Cynthia.
I do too. I was like, who's this person? But I mean, I saw, who did I see was supposed to be? Oh, I saw today that Teyana Taylor is supposed to be Dionne Warwick in an upcoming biopic.
Do I know who Teyana Taylor is?
Teyana Taylor is from Harlem. She made.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yes, she's married to Iman Shumpert. He's a basketball player. Anyway, and actually, I heard that Teyana Taylor and Dionne Warwick are cousins. And they kind of got the same face. Because at first I was like, wait a second. Then I was like, you know what? That would work. That would work.
Did you see Ghostface and Raekwon?
Of course I saw it. Listen, I was trying to be cool because, you know, I didn't want to like get it too hyped. Okay. Set the scene. First of all, I was in my room. I had the music up. I had it streaming on my TV. I had to take off my sweatshirt. I had to open the door. I was so hot. They went for like 3 hours. It was so good. It was so good. Did you guys see when Ghostface came and he had that fur? There were wardrobe changes. He came out with this fur. It was mad plush. And then he took that off. This is the second outfit change. He took that off, right? It was this white fur with like little black like accents. Then he took that off and then he had on this like leather, like New York. It was white. It was like this New York Yankees. Like it was so fresh. And then he took that off because the first outfit, he it was kind of downplayed. So he had on his, the Cuban link with the diamond on one side. He had on 3 of those chains. But this whole outfit was so overstated that he just rocked the 2-chain combo. The thin chains. It was so good.
Okay.
Oh my God. Like I cried. Like me and my friend Darnielle, who I also went to med school with, like, oh my God. I was like, I'm crying real tears right now.
Why?
Because it was amazing.
Oh.
It was amazing. It was amazing. And let me say real quick to everybody out there. Okay, when you type in Raekwon's name on Google search, why is the 3rd entry Raekwon height? You all are terrible.
Raekwon height, meaning he's short?
He's 5'8".
Well,
And Ghostface has got to be like 6'4".
Okay, well, that sounds like overshadowing.
No, because a lot of they were like, oh, I didn't know he was so short. I'm like, well, he's like average height for a guy.
No, he's not. No, that's not average height.
What's average height for a guy?
Like 5'10".
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, what guys do you know?
I know most of the guys that I know tend to be like higher than average height. But I think the average height for women in the US is 5'6".
Okay,
and I think the average height for men is like 5'8". It's really kind of short. Oh, look, somebody, Michelle Renee said she's sipping Mickey's Block in honor of Brown Estate. Yeah.
I had some the other day and with chaos, and I had Chaos Theory.
Danielle said the average height of men is 5'10". Well, I guess Raekwon is short though, but it's okay.
So this on Google says it's 5'9".
We can split the difference.
We can split the difference.
But okay.
You know what?
What?
We may have had this conversation before, but when I was very young, I tried to be open to dating short guys.
No, they just want to climb on you. It's really kind of
they
weird.
want to prove to the tall guys that they can get tall women too, and it was very tiring. So I made a pledge, never again.
You never watch Sex and the City, but every time I see like somebody who's really short and is like trying to give me like, I always think about that one episode where Samantha dated that dude who was really short, and then she like, like she had sex with everybody basically, like that she would meet on the show. She's not a hoe. She's just very independent and free spirited. And so she went to like, I guess it was the next day or it was after the act or whatever. And she saw that his blazer came from the junior's apartment, and she like, she was so upset. She was so upset. So anyway, I do think about
from
that.
The little man department.
I mean, because sometimes I buy stuff from the junior's apartment, but that's different.
What's the average height for women?
Danielle said it's 5'4". What? I don't know. I think it's 5'6".
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I'll show you. Know what I'm talking about. No, that episode was wild. So the Ghostface Raekwon Verzuz was amazing. Inspector Zach came 5'4". Danielle was right. Inspector Zach was there. Master Killer was there. Capadonna was there. RZA came, but he didn't really rap or anything. But it was really nice. Young Dirty Bastard came, ODB's son. It was really nice to see everybody, like, all, hood fashions, as I recall them in New York. Like, yes, your butt is hanging out, but you have your pants, they're low. You have a belt on, but it's not fastened. You know why? Because that lets everybody know how hood you are. Anyway,
that comes from prison attire.
Okay,
where
great.
They don't let you wear belts.
We are aware.
That's so ridiculous.
Well, it touched my heart. Anyway, what? Okay, this is just a PSA for everybody, and then we'll get on to like more fun stuff. We're all aware about what happened last Tuesday as far as like the racial
murder.
Yeah, the murders, the hate crimes that were committed against all those people down in Atlanta who happen to be of Asian descent. Now, here's the thing. I hope that you guys are aware by now that my mom's mom was Asian, which means that my mom is also part Asian, which means that I am part Asian. If I post something on my page saying distinctly, stop Asian hate, like, then I don't need for you to get on my page and leave a comment about that Asians are racist or that they need to stop treating Black people badly, because we're like, first of all, it's a false equivalency. A, B, you're wrong. C, don't do it. And that's why so many of y'all got blocked. So there we are.
Unfortunately, there is an anti-Black bias that exists in a lot of Asian nations.
Yes.
It doesn't translate always to here in the United States that many of the Asian Americans are going to feel that way. And I have difficulty sort of going back and forth on a variety of social media where Black people are saying this about AAPIs and AAPIs are saying this about Black people. It's very tiring. However,
and it's really just needless and stupid.
However, I would like to make an observation that I've made twice in the past couple of days to friends of mine, which is that, unfortunately, while you don't want to wish this on anybody at all, this is probably the first time that Asian Pacifics have had to confront
their own.
The fact that they are now harboring some of the same fears that African Americans in this country harbor. You can be targeted and knocked down and pushed down and spit upon and have an axe in your head
and get paralyzed and all kinds of stuff
because you are of the Asian diaspora. This is what it's like for those of us of the African diaspora to live in this country. The times that, particularly when we lived in New York and my husband would be on his way home, he was a makeup artist on Saturday Night Live, and sometimes they'd stay later and I would be up waiting for him to come home, terrified. Why? because
It's Saturday night and it's late.
Saturday night. He was driving a Jaguar, and did we have a Jaguar? Yeah,
but
and it was late, and the cops would stop you for being black and driving a nice car, or like right now, Imani's son, my grandson, who you all know, in a couple of years he's going to be learning to drive.
Well, he'll be learning next year, I guess.
Well, I'm terrified, as most grandparents and parents would be, when those young, and I would say males, black males, but it's also black females, but when they're out driving, that they're going to be pulled over. I seriously, my daughter talks all the time about my anxiety. I don't voice very often, but I have massive anxiety over my grandson driving and being pulled over. I'm very concerned. So I'm saying all that because an elderly couple who are friends of mine, who happen to be Chinese American, born in this country, been here for some generations, their family's been here for generations, and they were talking last week about, the weather's nice, we're going to go out, maybe we'll go to Target. I was like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, you about to get ran up on.
This might not be wise. Well, no, we both are vaccinated, and and I said,
no, y'all.
But you see, while sitting and talking with my black husband about this, he said, I can't imagine, because I'm not that age yet. He said, but I can't imagine being 80 years old and being born and raised in this country and want to go out with my wife and having a friend like you say to me, maybe you should invite a younger, more muscular and athletic couple to accompany you. And Roosevelt said, the realization, Paula, that I can't take care of you, my wife. I said, well, that day may come, right? So I'm bringing all this up to say that, we've seen over the past weekend a lot of rallies to stop, hashtag stop Asian hate, right? I've been on a lot of panels and discussions talking about this of late, been meeting with the LAPD police chief about this of late. And what I'm saying here is that now there's another whole set of people, right, who are feeling targeted, persecuted, discriminated against with real physical fear, as not paranoia, but as real. So now we have another group of people who are sharing in some of what African Americans have been feeling and experiencing since day one. We were never any model minority. We were never any of that. And the other thing that's been downplayed is the kind of relationship that has existed historically between the African and the Asian diaspora descendants here in this country. We actually have worked together on a lot of issues, including civil rights.
That's true.
But that is not given a whole lot of voice right now, because for the supremacists, it helps the narrative when we're at each other's throats.
Yes, divide and conquer.
Right.
Okay. Moving on to something, my previous topic. Do you happen to know who's going to be on the next Verzuz?
So I know on Easter on Verzuz.
Okay, did you answer my question?
Yes.
Who is it going to be?
Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers.
So I'm going to say right now, I'll teach you how to set it up, because I don't even want to.
I watched it once. I watched Verzuz a couple of times.
Yeah, but now you got to watch it on big. Yes, you have to. But I'm saying you have a
Apple.
Yeah, so I'll show you. It's very easy.
You mean to just put it on my big TV?
Yeah. On what's it called? Twitcher? What's that website called? Twitcher or something?
Well, as long as you're going to show me how to do it,
yeah,
I'm happy. But guess what?
What?
I have the instructions.
Okay, well, you know what? Then I'm not gonna help you.
You're gonna help me.
Hi, Sean. Yes. Hey, Sean. Thank you for your comment. And I thought that might have been you for some reason. But I did answer Sean's question on my podcast very recently.
What was the question?
The question was about media. It was about how can media outlets better like portray Black people more accurately. So I don't remember the exact question, but I answered it and I did a good job. So anyway, moving
how can
on.
media outlets portray any people more accurately?
Well, I'm just saying
we just want to stop being portrayed very negatively.
It's going to be on. We're changing time effect. Twitch.com. It's on Twitch.
Twitch.com.
So you can pull up Twitch.
You can set it up.
Make sure that your laptop
it's nice
is
when you
plugged
do things
in.
for me. My laptop's always plugged in.
Okay, so Bobby Brown Jr.'s death was confirmed. I've been so out of the loop in terms of
drugs,
gossip because I've been so busy.
And
it's also mentioned a witness told investigators, like I don't know if this is true or not, that Bobby Jr. downed tequila, snorted half a Percocet, and also cocaine. The death has been marked as accidental, which in the UK, you know what they call an accidental death? They call it what do they call it? They call it like misfortune. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you this. It's like whatever Amy Winehouse, her cause of death
was a misfortune.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Because you misfortunately mixed all those things when everything tells you not to do that.
Yeah, it was. I forgot what they put on it, like what they actually put on the actual coroner certificate. But it was like, oh, it was. She had a misadventure. I was like, well. I guess. I mean, she had an adventure, and I guess the miss part means that it was kind of bad.
I thought Alice in Wonderland was a misadventure.
Well, what Alice in Wonderland, people say is about like acid. And it's an acid trip.
Alice in Wonderland was written before there was acid.
Alice in Wonderland was also written when there was, what's that stuff called? Absinthe. That's hallucinogen. That's a hallucinogen.
Yeah, hallucinogen, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is it definitely feels to me that's
mind altering.
That Alice in Wonderland is definitely about hallucinogens. Because I'm like, this is way too accurate. Anyway. Oh wait, what does it say? California state guidelines say no screaming on roller coasters?
That's crazy. Who said that?
It says the U.S. is rapidly preparing for post-COVID times, which means theme parks will be opening soon. The California Attractions and Parks Association has revised its guidelines to recommend that riders mitigate the effects of shouting.
No, that's a recommendation.
On roller coasters to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Yeah. Riders can wear required face masks.
Yeah, I get it.
Guidelines also suggest that businesses limit singing and shouting. Then stay home. Like that's stupid. If you're gonna go out.
Well, what would happen to karaoke? That would be tragic.
I mean, I do karaoke like in the house.
And if you were riding on a roller coaster, I guess the safety is if you're in the first car because all the spittle goes to the people behind you.
Have you heard about those people who actually I read this story, this was years ago, about this woman. I think it was like an Esquire magazine about this woman, and she was married, and she used to go, like she was one of those people that were like thrill seekers. And she would go to different roller coaster, like amusement parks.
I used to do that.
And no, but these are people who deliberately would not fasten the harness. And she flew out.
Did she die?
Yes.
Well,
I was like, oh my God. But her husband didn't know. Like she would just do this they would travel.
That's an expected result.
They would travel to go on these roller coasters. And then she didn't put, they regularly wouldn't put the thing down. And she just flew right out the roller coaster.
When I was a little kid, I was really skinny. And we went, my brothers and I think my father must have taken us to Coney Island to the roller coaster.
I never been to Coney Island, actually. It was too far. And I was like, I don't know anybody over there. So I never.
It's not knowing anybody, but you get on the train and go to Coney Island.
I know, but I was like, or I could just like go to Great Adventures.
Great Adventures suburban. Coney Island's like in the city.
Yeah, but it's far. I'm saying to take the D train all the way from 125th Street to Coney, that's far.
So
that's like over an hour on the train.
So you know how we used to go to Coney Island and how we went to the beach?
On a magic carpet.
No, on the train, and you pack a cooler
of alcohol.
We were little kids. Somebody was taking a cooler of alcohol.
No, I'm just messing with you.
You take a cooler and you have those blow up beach balls and you have your towels and stuff. And you went and hung out at the beach, or when you were going to Coney Island, you didn't take all that stuff because it was just in the way. But my brothers and I sat in one car on the roller coaster. What was it called?
The Cyclone.
The Cyclone. And they were on the edge, and I was in the middle. And the bar was down, and as it went
right
down, and I flew up.
No, that's happened before.
I
don't like that.
I was levitating in the air, and my brother snatched me and pulled me down. And so for years after that, I wouldn't go on a roller coaster. I don't think we told my father, because he would not have allowed.
Do you remember when you and my dad took me to Six Flags in Arlington, and I was like, I want to get on the Conquistador. I want to get on it because I do not like roller coasters. Like,
is that the rocking one?
Yes, and I was like, like the whole time, and you were like, the whole time. She laughed. She laughed at me.
Well, you wanted to get on, right?
I know, but I was like, okay, I need this whole thing to stop. Like, I'm not here for
That's
this.
The one that goes like that, and when it comes up, you're
yes,
like,
when it went upside down.
When
it went upside down, I was like, I was like 6.
It's
I was
like
9.
a swing.
Yeah, I mean, it got fun, but I can't be on a roller coaster.
Idris Roosevelt took Chan and a bunch of his boys to, what's the one here? Maybe
Magic Mountain.
It must have been, or maybe Magic Mountain or Disneyland. I don't remember. But the one where it's up and it just drops.
Yeah, I don't do those. I don't like those.
And I went.
It's terrifying.
And it went all the way up to the top, and I could hear my husband screaming.
Right.
All the way up.
Why?
And all the way down. He screamed so loud that the little boys who were sitting next to him just looked at him like, really?
What is wrong with you? Yeah, no, I'm not, like, I don't understand. Like, as I've gotten older, that adrenaline, like when your stomach drops, it's gets
not
worse
fun anymore.
No, it's just like, I think I'm nauseous, but I don't know.
Lenora says she never rode the Cyclone. She was too scared. I could see that, but I have a picture of us on the day line. I think I sent it to you.
Oh, you mean the boat?
Mm-hmm. We used to go in that all the time.
Yeah, because it was like.
And then her grandmother was the.
You talking about the Circle Line? Or was it the day line?
There were two of them. The Circle Line went around Manhattan. I think the day line went up to Bear Mountain and like came back down. Oh, you never went on the one that went to Bear Mountain? They don't have one that goes to Bear Mountain. Oh, there used to be one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I think that was the day line. It went to Bear Mountain, and we used to get off. You get off and you spend a few hours or whatever, and then you get back on, and it comes back down.
That thing was so slow. I was like, I'm so bored.
It was just a party. You were supposed to get on there, and they had music. Circle Line with Miss Rita.
They have no music. It's like somebody like, okay, now if you look over to your left, you can see this. Okay, if you look over here, you can see. Like
in later years, they actually had music on those boats. People would go like on a Friday night. It was a party boat.
That's different. That's like when they used to have those things like. Do you guys remember? Okay, so do you guys remember? Any of you guys who remember Video Music Box? And they would have like when it was like
prom. Is that the one with your shirt?
It was like prom season, and it would always be on a party boat. And it was like, yo, I want to give it. It was like 20 people giving shout outs to their cousin, their mom, their friend. It was fun.
Lenora says, "Oh yeah, you're right. The day line. I was scared to go there too, because I thought
the bears
would get me.
Yeah, I bet. I'm not messing with
I never saw no bears on Bear Mountain.
Anyway." Oh, you heard about your friend and this man with a gun?
Who are you talking about?
Kamala Harris.
Oh, the man outside her house.
Arrested outside her house. And where was this? 31-year-old Paul Murray of San Antonio was stopped by Secret Service in Washington at 12 p.m. in front of her house in reference to a suspicious person based on an intelligence bulletin that originated from Texas. So when they searched this man's car, they found ammunition and firearms. Kamala Harris was not at home, and her family wasn't home. The suspect has since been arrested and charged.
You know how I learned how to shoot guns?
By sitting outside someone's house.
No, in Harlem.
Oh, I was trying to make the segue.
You were? Oh, it didn't work. So in Harlem, in the tenements, and downstairs are all the basements.
Yeah.
All the alleys and stuff. So we used to go down there with zip guns and BB guns and shoot rats. That's actually how I learned how to shoot. Lenora, you remember that?
Okay.
Me either, Paula. Never saw any bears. Or she never saw any bears. So my brothers and her brother, her oldest brother, Freddie, not the younger brother. We used to all go downstairs. I don't know if Lenora would shoot, but we'd go downstairs and position ourselves very quietly. And it really was, and we used to call it target practice. We would shoot rats. That's how I learned how to shoot.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I'd be friends with you if we were younger because I didn't play with kids.
I wouldn't have been friends with you because you're too snooty. Look at you.
First of all, you are snooty to the nth power.
Please, come on.
How did I become snooty?
We would not have been
with
friends.
You. That is.
I was what was called a tomboy.
I was a tomboy too. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I didn't know my true size.
Show them your toenails.
That's now. I didn't. Hold on. Can you see it? It's kind of sparkly.
It's sparkly. Her nails are sparkly. No.
What I'm saying to you is that when I didn't know my true dress size until I was like 22.
Because you always wore pants.
I always wore baggy clothes. Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
But that was your era.
Well, what I'm saying is that it was like only hoes wear tight clothes. Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, perhaps I put that in your head.
Hey, look at this. Donut news. My favorite.
I was a scaredy cat, Paula. Plus, I was younger, but I did have.
I'm reading about donuts.
She had a BB gun. See?
Okay.
She did have a BB gun.
A lot of people have BB guns.
Well, at the age I'm talking about, I think Lenora's like 5 years younger than me, like 4 or 5 years younger than me. So
I had friends who had BB guns.
I'm saying when I'm 10, she would have been like 5.
Okay.
Right. So she had a BB gun.
My point is that a lot of kids have BB. I mean, in Texas.
This is Harlem, this ain't Texas.
What I'm saying is that I knew a lot of kids who had BB guns. My God.
Yeah, because in Texas,
my point was that
everybody.
I wouldn't have been friends with you because you out here killing animals, and I didn't mess with those kids who would take the magnifying glasses and like.
I didn't do anything like that.
Yeah, I
torture.
was like, you're sadistic. Well, that's kind of torture too. You're not killing those rats with BB guns.
Are you kidding me? They had people called exterminators whose job it was to keep the rats out of our bedrooms. But
what I'm saying to you is that that's not going to kill a rat unless it's like falling from like a.
It killed rats. And by the way, if you grew up where I grew up, the nightmare story is putting babies in a crib with a bottle of milk, and then the baby ends up getting bitten by rats who are chasing the milk. That's not your experience.
No, it's not.
That's my experience.
Back to what I was saying. In donut news, I love donuts.
Free Krispy Kreme.
I'm trying.
Cheryl.
Okay, I'm trying to read it.
Oh, you are.
In donut news, Krispy Kreme is giving away free donuts to those with COVID vaccine cards.
So now I can get fat and have too much sugar.
I mean, here's the thing, though. I mean, Krispy Kreme, they're decent. They're not my favorite. I mean, we've had this conversation. I only will acknowledge the one true donut.
What is that?
Glazed.
I like glazed.
That's it.
I probably eat one once a year.
I don't want nothing coming out of me. I don't want no cream. I don't want no jelly. I don't want that. It's so gross.
I don't like things filled with stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I used to call them? It's gonna sound really terrible. Like remember that gum tidal wave when you bit into it, the liquid would come out? I used to call them rape foods.
Call them what?
Rape foods because they didn't have my consent.
That is terrible.
It's terrible. No, I'm saying this was like back in the 80s. I was like, I don't want no rape gum. Ew.
Wow.
And, yeah. Okay, what else was I going to mention today?
Who said I'm straight from the hood? Danielle said I'm straight from. I said I was straight from the hood. I was born there.
Yeah.
Born, raised, but I was focused on getting.
You were still snooty back then.
Of course I was snooty. My parents.
Well then why would you not have hung out with me? I didn't have any of these accoutrements when I was younger. So first of all, and I used to love getting scars, which I still kind of do. This is recent.
I wasn't in search of scars.
I used to pick at them because I wanted to see them like, whatever. I'm about to end the show because you don't know how to act. I'm so serious. I was so serious. There's other stuff to talk about, but you don't know any of these people, so it really don't matter.
Who? Try me.
Sweetie.
I know who Saweetie is. Do you know she's part Chinese?
She's part Vietnamese.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's part Asian.
You're like, wow.
We got our own club.
I think she's from the Bay.
But she's Blasian. She's
Blasian.
Right.
Okay.
And some dude gave her a car.
Not some dude. Quavo, one of the Migos.
Oh, that wears braids.
They're not braids.
They're braids. What's the one who fathered a child by one of them Armenian girls?
There's Offset.
Oh, he Cardi B.
Oh my God.
Is he the Cardi B one?
He's married to Cardi B.
Okay, yeah.
First of all, let's go back.
With the braids.
Do you know? No, not braids. Do you know?
Like a weeping willow.
Do you know they're not?
They are.
Do you
they go
know?
Up and then down.
Okay, we're gonna start here. Do you know what Migos stands for? It's not an acronym or anything.
No.
3 amigos.
They left off an A.
Because it's Migos, because they're from Atlanta.
Because spelling is always challenging for people with melanin.
Okay.
These melanin guys, Weekend. Where's the other E? He's missing.
Okay, true or false? True or false? One of the members of Migos is the other one's uncle.
Could be true.
It's true.
So somebody had a child 20 years later?
Something like that. Like they all, like 2 of them are cousins, and I think Takeoff is Offset's cousin. I could be getting this completely mixed up. But they all grew up like together.
They have matching hair.
And they were the 3 amigos.
Okay.
And listen.
Is their music good?
Yeah. They made Bad and Bougie. They made all kinds of look. They got oh my God. I have a whole trap playlist and they're all over it.
All right.
Hold on. They don't have braids.
What do they have?
They have locks.
That go up and then down?
They do I need I'm gonna pull up a picture of Quavo right now. His locks are actually really nice. I mean, because they got money now.
So they get their hair done. So Quavo looks like he has
don't say it. Looks like he has what? Oh, I was right. Oh wait, no. Brandon said no. Quavo is Takeoff's uncle. So Quavo yes. Offset is Quavo's cousin, which means that Takeoff is
related. Let's leave it there.
No, I'm trying to say nephew, but I can't figure it out right now.
Let's leave it there.
Okay. Anyway, Takeoff is his nephew. Okay.
So who's this one here?
This is Quavo.
Braces and glasses.
This is not braces. That's not braces, Mom.
Those are fake teeth.
Those are caps.
Oh, they.
They're those. That's his grill.
That's dreadful.
And then look at this. Okay, but let me tell you what happened.
Oh my God.
So listen. So he gave her all this stuff. Her nails look really nice, though. By the way,
they look stupid.
They really don't. They look really nice.
Yes.
I need to blow these up. Now that I don't have to be at work physically, I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff to my nails on. So anyway,
you are not the woman I thought you were.
Oh, okay. So wait, hold on. Let's go back.
Ooh.
Okay, so look. So Sweetie says she's single. She split from Quavo. She said, hold on. I'm trying to find the actual tweet, but in her tweet, Sweetie was like, basically, just because it looked like one thing in real life, it does not mean it's a real thing. And she was like, that raggedy bucktooth dude, I don't know if he's bucktooth, my bad. That raggedy dude was sleeping with other chicks.
She didn't know that before she signed up?
I don't know. I'm not friends with her. I don't have her number.
Let me just say this. Okay?
Also, they're really young. And I'm like, sweetie, you got your own money. Like, go get you somebody.
They're really young and they're in that life. Ain't none of them pledging loyalty and fidelity to each other.
Wait, hold on.
So now you're going to get pissed off when that happens?
Listen,
that's part of the deal.
Listen, Quavo retweeted and shared that he thought she was a different woman, wishing her well. Her response, a retweet saying, take care. Since then, the internet has created take care memes and moments, along with sparking the rumor that Quavo repoed the Bentley he gifted her. But
that's what I saw.
Denied.
That's what
Where
I saw.
Where you seeing this at? You know what? No.
I have my social media moments. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I heard about this. The Sean Up show brought up Kevin Frazier.
Oh, him.
Listen, he always seemed some tiny.
And Sharon Osbourne.
Listen, no, that was whack.
He was like, why don't y'all talk to her?
Why
don't y'all educate this white woman?
He put up the conversation, and then he wanted to tag people. Holly Robinson Peete. And I'm like, you better get out of here.
I know Holly. She was like, you better.
No, Holly Robinson Peete was like, you can get the entire hell out of my face.
I'm telling you, he posted that thing, then tried to tell the sisters, y'all should have a sit down with Sharon Osbourne.
And you should get kicked in the throat. That's the funny part.
It's like,
no,
Sharon Osbourne is already educated. She's educated enough to fall out.
Did you see? Oh wait, I said that to you.
You black girls, y'all are just bothering.
That's why I said to you. She was.
How could you think that I'm racist? I'm a Jew.
She was calling people wontons.
She was calling Julie Chen.
That is so wrong. It's so bad.
Les Moonvez's wife, the former head of CBS.
I know, she got a whole brand new face. She looks so different now. Not now, I'm saying like before. My point is that she was calling her wontons. So messed up. Well, I swear to God. It's so wrong. It's so rude.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Where is Sharon Osbourne Jewish?
She's Jewish.
Is she?
They got English Jews, you know.
I know they have British Jews, Mom. I'm just saying I didn't know that she was Jewish.
She proclaimed, I cannot be racist. I'm a Jew.
She needs to get stomped out. I'm really not for any of this foolishness.
Imagine this. Imagine if any of the black people had done anything close to what she'd done.
Calling people wontons?
Hang on, no. Whatever was going on the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
And being verbally assaultive and aggressive on the air, right? And guess what the result is that CBS came up with?
Take it off the air.
They put the show on hiatus rather than getting rid of Sharon Osbourne and letting everybody else work.
Well, no, because then that means the white people at CBS have to have like, well, we're supposed to have a real world conversation, but I'm really not trying to discuss my privilege at all.
That's not my point.
What's your point?
My point is that the white privilege extends to she doesn't get put off the show,
right?
And the show goes on.
Right.
The show goes on hiatus with everybody else who didn't act out, right?
Right.
Everybody else who didn't act out could still be going to work.
Like I came to work.
But because this white woman carried on, now nobody can work. I
should be the one crying.
Don't you cry? And you tried it into the break and now we're back. Answer my question. I'd be like, come here. I got a question to answer for you. How you want your ass beat?
That's what I'm saying. I really believe
I wouldn't have handled that well.
It is time for people to get slapped on TV. Like when these types of things happen, and you can press charges and do all that stuff, but I need for these people to be put on notice. Like you can get slapped in front of everybody.
If that black woman had slapped that white woman on television, you know what would have happened?
She would have been a hero. She would have been. I'm like, what's your name again? Cheryl what? Cheryl Underwood? I didn't even know who you were before. I'm just kidding. I didn't know who she was.
Sharon Osbourne tried to make her Cheryl under the bus. She did. She tossed her under like.
I was like, I don't understand that joke.
That was an observation.
Okay.
I think it's because she is part owner of the show. Ain't nobody part owner of a show. That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
She might have a role. She might have a production company that, you know.
It's like Bill Cosby tried to own NBC, and that's why they took him down.
Oh, please.
No, that's not. Yeah. Well, more so, you can't own. You don't own a show.
Well, you own the production company that creates the show.
Right, but she don't do that.
No. I was trying to think if I was trying to remember whose house it was that I had gone to, and it was, what's the dude from Kiss? I put him and Ozzy Osbourne in the same place.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Well.
Weird, crazy.
He's like, is he Israeli or something? I think he's Israeli. Mm-hmm. He's very strange. Mm-hmm. He used to be like a science teacher. I don't even know why I know this. You know why? Because I used to read a lot of music magazines when I was a kid. Like Rolling Stone. You wouldn't let me read like Spin or something?
Probably because with the things that I could see that the cover was just whack. I'm like, no, you're not reading that. It
doesn't matter. Okay. I can't read what that says.
That does not mean any. Okay.
Remember the Oprah beat down scene from Color Purple? That would be Cheryl. It would be, and she would be going to jail, just like what was her name? Not Miss Seeley. What was Oprah's character name? Miss Sophia home now. Miss Sophia home now.
You are stupid.
I'm not. No, I know because everybody. Well, I don't know about you, but it was my generation. I know every line from Color Purple.
No,
I know
don't.
every line.
I didn't want to.
Man, it was all quiet. They went to Mrs. House, and it was Mrs. Dad who was Adolf Caesar. And everybody was there, and then Suge was there with her new husband or whatever.
I tried to forget that movie.
That movie is amazing. Anyway, and then Miss Sophia's like, oh, she's like, oh, because she just got out of jail. And then somebody gets slapped, and she was like, oh, Miss Sophia home now. It's like, yes, exactly. I was like, that's me. That's me. I was like, this is a real party. Oh, okay, great.
You like your uncle. He remembers dialogue from movies. It's like, who does
but
that?
I've seen that that movie is the best movie.
I saw it one time. I was done.
It's really good. I mean, I'm saying in my generation of Black women, it's like title and verse, chapter and verse. I know Color Purple like the back of my hands. How about who's that woman? Well, who is she? I said. What did she say? What did Sophia say? I said. She said something.
Oh my God.
I said, good for you. She's like, what? And then Brain Chong, but she got punched and she went under the
You got space in your brain for this foolishness.
Okay, everybody who remembers what I'm talking about, please prove her wrong. Everybody knows The Color Purple from.
Have you ever considered getting a tattoo?
I got a lot of tattoos. I got this one.
Are you kidding? She got tattoos everywhere. It's very disorienting.
This one I got
on her foot.
I got this one on my. You can't see. I got this one of Idris's name on my foot.
Doesn't she look like a person, Sean Upshaw, who would have tattoos? She got.
I got two tattoos right here, and I got one right here because they connect like a constellation to my mole,
which looks like a big bumpy.
Yeah, I know. But you kept trying to pick it. You were like, oh, I guess it's a mole. I thought it was a pimple.
You know how in Superman they used to have those big metal asteroid things?
No, I don't.
That's what that looks like on her face. A big.
You look like a big metal asteroid. You look like a big left asteroid.
Cratery asteroid.
No, it doesn't. You're just mad because you don't have no beauty mark.
Because I'm a beauty. All of me is a
beauty. You don't have it. You know what? You a mark. That's what you are. You a mark. Okay.
You are stupid.
I'm really not. See, Cheryl said, I too know all the Color Purple. Of course, everybody knows all the Color Purple dialogue. You tripping. What else is a Color Purple fun fact? Fonte, y'all know Fonte is one of them little bad kids.
Who's Fonte?
Oh my God, please. All right. You know what? Fonte was one of them bad kids.
Is it spelled Fontay?
No, it's
not. Or Puntay.
It's
Phontay.
No, but you over negrified it.
PFON.
No, not PF. It's not like Pfizer. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. Oh yeah. Okay, wait. It's PH. As in pharmacology.
As in phone.
As in fine.
Fonte. Is it TAY?
No, it's not TAY. You making it extra black for no reason. Okay. It's PH. Go ahead.
ON. TAA.
No. Oh my God. Mom, it's PHONCE.
Oh, please.
What do you mean, oh, please? You are so rude.
Because that made it French.
We got to go. We got to leave. Fonte is actually like an old friend of mine.
That sounds French. Doesn't that sound French? Fonte. Oh, girl, I like that.
His name is Fonte Coleman.
Fonte Coleman Jr. Oh my God, Fonte. And my mother was mad because I named you Imani. You gonna name her like Ooga Booga?
Oh my God, get out of here. Go home. Go home right now. You are doing so much today.
That was what my mother really said.
I know. This is so embarrassing. I cannot believe you. Ooga Booga. You all are so awful. Awful. His name is Fonte Coleman. He's in Little Brother, and he also is the front man. Well, he sings with the Foreign Exchange.
Who's the Foreign Exchange? How do they spell that?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. What is wrong with you? Oh. I don't have anything else to talk about, like for real. So if there's anything y'all want to ask her, go ahead, because I'm not participating anymore.
That sounds French.
You sound French. French, PF.
Don't that sound French?
It's French.
It's like my brother named his daughter what?
Lene, which means the nose in French.
He named her Lene, and guess how it's spelled? Lene, if you on, I'm just coming out and saying.
No, he hella negrified it though.
Lynai, Lene. And I was like, come sit. And I was like, what?
Because she is wilding.
And I
She's
was like,
doing the most.
I was like, what the hell kind of name is that?
Idris,
He said, listen. It's pretty and it sounds French.
And it's
I
the
said,
nose.
you stupid, ignorant.
Okay.
And then and guess what he said? All right. It kind of sounds French, but here's what really makes it French. What? Her middle name is Monique. I was so ashamed.
Idris, if you had to spell the name Fonte, how would you spell it?
Fonte?
Yes. Now this is a black person, so keep that in mind.
That changes everything.
Right, you got it. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, F-A.
That's Fanta.
Don't interrupt him.
Well, I mean, you spell it Fanta.
He's your child. Go ahead, spell it.
F. Yeah, I know it's not A, so now I'm there.
No, go ahead. No, go.
F.
Mm-hmm.
Fonte, F-A-N-T-I. No, wait. T-E-I. I'm confused.
That's pretty good.
That's also. I'll accept that.
P-H-O-N-T-A-Y because it's negrified.
You said, you all are so rude. It's P-H-O-N-T-E.
With an accent.
It doesn't have an accent.
Oh, because they didn't know how to make it French?
They didn't, because it's not there. There's no accent aigu.
Accent aigu. However, in order to make that E have that sound.
Fonte, you use accent aigu, not clave.
I said that.
Okay.
Did they put an accent aigu?
I don't believe so.
Well, then,
okay.
Then his name is Font.
Okay, you know what? It's 5:54. We have to go. We gotta go. I'm not. Yes, we do.
It's Font.
It's not. You all are so rude. Oh my God.
I enjoyed late and catching up. Thank you, Paula, for history lesson.
See, this is why people misspell my middle name, and it really irritates
What's your
me.
middle
What's
name?
your middle name? We're just checking.
Yeah, I don't know it actually.
Oh my.
You probably told me that. I don't know.
What do you know my middle
I
name?
don't know.
What's your middle name?
Alejo.
Well, then I don't know your middle name either.
But my initials are I-am.
My middle name is Jahan.
And it means.
Flower.
And what does your full
But
name
although
mean?
Persian people tell me that it means like universe, and I'm like, that's better.
I didn't name you for universe.
I know, but I was like,
And
yeah,
Persian.
the universe.
I named you for Arabic.
Well, the Egyptians have said the same thing to me.
I still named you for
The
Arabic.
point is that like people, how do they spell it?
J-I-H-A-N.
Yeah, I've seen that as a spelling. Somebody just
That's
straight
the way to
was
spell
like G-E-A. I'm like, that's Jean. When I was supposed to go to camp in France, they put my name in the directory as Imani Jean Walker. I was so mad.
Did you correct them?
No, and I didn't go anyway, so I didn't care.
Well,
Nah, Imani Jean Walker is just gone. It's in the database somewhere.
I mean, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Imani J Walker, because the J is for awesome.
That's not what Jason.
It really
J is
is.
for awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't it when it be jeans? J for jeans.
J for get out of here.
Get out of here. Lonnie says she can't wait till Easter Sunday. Me too.
When is that?
April 4th, I think.
Oh, okay.
Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers. But they're two completely
That's
different
a lot.
genres.
Hold up. That's a lot for Black people. Y'all gonna have
What does that
Easter
mean?
Sunday? Like that's a holiday. That's a big day for Black folks.
What time is Versus? What time is it
On a
usually?
Sunday?
What time is Versus?
Usually it's on a Saturday and it's like at 5.
But it's in the evening, right?
Yeah.
So presumably people have already gone
I know people gonna
and
be
done their
tired.
thing.
And you know, with Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Ozzy Brothers, that thing is gonna go on for 6 hours with all that music they gonna play.
Yes.
Let's just hope that what's the name? Isley doesn't do Mr. Big.
You mean Ron Isley?
Ron Isley.
Mm.
Please don't. So what's going on with his hair?
Maybe it's tattooed. I don't know.
No, that's Jermaine Jackson's hair.
I know, but maybe what's happening with Ron Isley's hair?
It's like, I mean, it's a conch, but I'm guessing it might be a wig or something.
It could be.
He used to be married to Angela Wimbush.
I know.
I was like, why?
She was his music director.
I know, but I was like, y'all look cute together.
I don't know.
Why don't y'all like figure that out?
They look cute together.
They did. They made like 2 songs together I really liked.
What were they?
Lay Your Troubles Down
Okay.
and another one.
Well, I just want to say that I thought that Angela Wimbush was in a different genre.
It's Angela, first of all.
Is it?
It's
Angela.
Oh, she
Renee
will,
and Angela.
she will correct if you say Angela.
I don't know,
Oh.
but like it's she's like it's Renee and Angela.
How does Renee pronounce it? Spell Renee.
Renee, like Renee.
Renay.
No, you know what? Hi. Okay, so we're gonna go because it's almost 6.
It's not almost.
It is almost 6.
1970s era.
I'm
Isley.
cool with
Yeah.
80s. I mean, early 80s era Isley, because we're not gonna get no between the sheets if you don't go to the
I'm
80s.
going to understand.
Okay, bye.
You know what?
What?
I wasn't that big on Between the Sheets.
Okay.
I
You
can
know
go
what? We-
fan, so if I want.
Okay.
Summer breeze
Okay.
makes me feel fine.
Okay. You know what?
Blowing
I
through
will-
jasmine in my mind. I want to
Derek
hear both
Jackson
perspectives
and
on
infidelity and lying on God as his shit. I don't even know who that is. Who's Derek Jackson?
and infidelity and lying on God as his reason for cheating.
I don't know.
Well, all of that sounds like blasphemous
Yeah, I
and
mean,
going to hell anyway. So I don't know what. there
and
is
what
to
happened to the
discuss.
rest of his name? Is JAXN? Does he have a
See?
last name?
See, there you go. I am telling you what is wrong with
JAYXN
Period.
apostrophe
apostrophe what?
N, because the first N is silent.
Spell it again.
JAYXN apostrophe N. Because the first N is silent, so it's Jakes. Okay, I'm out.
You know what? This,
I'm about to go.
this is just getting more
This
and
was
more
you.
ignorant.
This was you. You started it.
This is getting more and
You
more
started it.
ignorant.
You started. You started. You started.
What do you mean?
Because you want to spell people's names with PHONTAY.
I don't want to spell people's names like
That's
that.
how you did
You know how my
it.
name is spelled? Paula. That is the spelling of my name. How do you spell your name? Imani.
It's almost a palindrome, is what I tell people. I'm like, it's not that difficult.
Right. All I'm getting at here is that your name is not EMOHNNAY.
Or E-Money.
It's not that.
There are these 2 people on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And
Name
their
is
daughter's
E-Money.
name's it's E-Money. It's EMONIE something. I was like, oh, okay. No, somebody actually, every time when I make reservations before, like, you know, Yelp and all that, people will be like, Imani, and I'll be like, there, no.
Meaning you saw how they wrote it.
Yes.
Spell
I'm like,
it.
I need you to just try.
Why wouldn't you just say my name is Imani? IMANI.
Because then when I try to spell, they'll be like, I'm like, okay, you're going to get it wrong and get slapped.
You're not slapping nobody.
Yelled at.
Okay.
Okay, I have to go.
Are we ending on a pleasant note?
Yes, we are.
My maiden name, so wait, Tova Noble, my maiden name is Upshaw. Are you related to Sean?
Maybe.
Oh, exactly, Tova. Was supposed to be married relationship, something. I
Okay.
can't see it.
Oh, he said the video confession's hilarious. Well, I'll take a look at it and see. Anyway,
Oh,
you
he
guys
was supposed to be a married relationship.
You guys
expert.
have a good rest of your week. I'm sorry, I had a really long day.
You say that every week.
I did. Like I had to do all this stuff, like data entry, and I was tired.
She says it.
Because I was tired. Because I'm tired.
Oh.
Anyway, okay.
Where did your lips go? Oh my God, that's scary looking. And then look at you got it all over your lips. All over your
Ew.
That's disgusting.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay, bye. Bye. I gotta take this off my mouth. Bye.